CourseCareers is a company that offers exactly what you'd expect based off the name. Courses that help you find a career. And they even say on the website that they offer a free intro course. Sounds a little too good to be true, right? Well, I was able to use my insane hacking skills to bypass the mainframe onto the website and see what this so-called course entails. Actually, I was just invited to be part of the affiliate program, which helps people start a career path in the trades. And they did end up giving me full access to the course so I could see what's inside of it. But I'm a little bit of a skeptic, a conspiracy theorist, if I may. And I decided if I'm gonna be promoting something, I should know what it is and I should make sure you're actually gonna learn something. But what I found was honestly surprising. Before we continue, please make sure to like and subscribe to really help push this video out so everyone who could be interested has the chance to see this video and potentially change their life. The plumbing course starts off with a licensed plumber named Jeff, and he introduces you to himself and the course. So far, pretty standard stuff. He goes over water systems, sanitary systems, and even vent systems. He talks about residential, commercial, and industrial plumbing and the differences between all three, as all three of those have different codes and, more importantly to you, pay scales associated with them. He even goes into what I personally think is the most profitable job type, and that is service plumbing. He mentions all type of pipe materials, their uses, and how to connect them. He gives you plumbing codes and tells you how to read blueprints, which I'll tell you right now, if you go onto a job site and you know how to read prints, you will already be thrown at the top of everybody else. I know the prints are gonna be a little bit overwhelming when you first look at them, but once you get to know what everything is, it's actually very easy to read the prints. I will say though, you should also know the prints of every other trade, because a lot of times in new construction, you're gonna be interfering with other trades accidentally. It just happens. As much as they try to avoid these kind of mistakes, interferences get overlooked, and that's when you call an RFI to get any issues solved. Thankfully, if you're doing a drain pipe, the plumbers take priority over everyone else. So if there's some duct in your way and you need to get through, duct guys gotta move that out of the way. So plumbers do take priority out of the entire job site. I know a lot of guys, too many actually, that have been in the trades for years and years and years and still don't know how to read a print. I've met guys who've been doing it 20 years who didn't know how to read prints. If you as a newcomer can read prints, like I said, I've met 20 plus year veterans who don't know how to read prints. So if you can read it better than them, you'll already be put higher than them. So Jeff also teaches you about calculations, sizing, fixtures, water heaters, and most importantly, he teaches you communication techniques with coworkers and customers. That's also an important thing that I see a lot of guys struggle with is communication. And that's really where most of the issues you're going to encounter are gonna come from, is a lack of communication or just miscommunication. And finally, unlike most trade schools and vocational colleges who just give you a little "I graduated" certificate and throw you out the door to fend for yourself, CourseCareers actually helps you find a job. The main takeaway that I personally saw is that this course is actually underpriced.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Even with the top price of $4.99, $50 off if you use my affiliate link, it's honestly a steal. If you compare this price to other plumbing programs, you're looking to spend anywhere from $1,000 to $30,000. And on top of that, you're also looking to spend 6 months to a year in classes for the exact same information. I personally went to trade school back in 2012, and I spent $3,000 for a 6 to 8 month course. Now that same program costs $15,000. Bruh, guys, I wish I was joking right now. You cannot make this stuff up. I'm serious. Oh, and one more thing about the course. It says it takes 4 to 12 weeks. And that's not even accurate. That's an estimate. That's an average. There's people who have done the course in under 2 weeks. It's all in your control, which actually I really like. In normal school, if you're a fast learner and you can outpace the teacher, it's gonna get really boring. And vice versa, if you're a really slow learner and the teacher just goes past you, now you get left behind. We all learn at different paces, and that's really one of the greatest things about this course. In summary, do I think this is a scam? No. If it was a scam, I would not be promoting this. I'm actually very impressed by the amount of knowledge they were able to condense in a very small course. If you're looking to get into plumbing, you don't have to be 18 years old. You can be 30 years old, 40 years old, 50 years old. The age doesn't matter, but your willingness to learn does matter. I met a lot of guys who didn't get into the trades until they were in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. And they ended up not only doubling or tripling their income that they previously had at the other job, but they were also able to improve their work environment, which I think is great. So check out the link in the description or on my channel. If you're interested in becoming a plumber or learning about plumbing, they also have general contractor, and they have a whole bunch of other stuff like tech, and you just have to look at it. Click the link, look at what they have to offer. It doesn't have to be plumbing. It can be anything you're interested in. They have a bunch of courses, and they do offer you a free intro course. So if you don't want to pay anything, you don't have to. I'd recommend just looking at it, and you can decide for yourself what you want to do about it. If you're a plumber already, let me know in the comments how great it actually is, so other people who read it know what to expect. And if you do end up taking the course, let me know. Comment down below how you like the course. I'd love to hear from you, honestly.